Hey, this is Terry. Welcome to my shop and welcome to my world. Hey YouTube, welcome back. Man, today's the day I've been looking forward to for several months. Today is our walk around video of our freshly restored, more like Restomod actually, 1985 Honda FL350R Odyssey. And super happy with how it came out. It's been a heck of a project. Quite a thing to try to find parts for. It's a 1 year off deal, 1985, that's it. So trying to find the things you need to restore one to apparently the level that I think I have to have on everything is quite a trick. So we'll make a walk around here. As you can see, we have done the American flag theme on this project, which I'm very proud of. First Place Graphics, Bentonville, Arkansas, did all the graphic work on it, and it's just absolutely incredible. Matter of fact, we'll just start there. So wanted to kind of pay homage to what Honda had done here. So these are similar to what Honda had on here, but a little more updated. And these are dirt bike. This is dirt bike film, so also help protect the fenders on here. Wanted to do the Honda wing, and I just really wanted to inject the American flag into the Honda wing, so we did that. So kind of the crossbreed there, little something on the front fenders. The HRC Factory Pilot decals, there was a couple of these on the original fenders on this Odyssey, and I love that decal, so we reproduced that. Very much similar to what Honda had on the front here. So well, pretty much every piece of this thing has been done, redone, overdone, whatever you want to call it. Every piece of suspension's been out. It's been down to the last nut, bolt, and screw, and every bolt is either new, every nut is new or redone. Stainless brake lines, new ball joint boots, everything new, forward and backward here. This 350 it sat in storage for 22 years, so it was really good whenever I got it. But as with most things that are 1985, needed a little love all the way around. So we did that. Let's kind of go over a few things we did here. Every bearing, every seal, brand new. Everything's been completely apart, redone. New J-arm bushings. I actually have the original bumpers, rubber bumpers off the bumper, but these are reproduction. A friend of mine reproduces those. He also does those stainless brake cables, a few other things. It had two headlights, of course, to start off with, and we decided to go with two LED light bars instead. Love those. These are the original mirrors, a little extra padding and stuff. The original seat was not the greatest, and I decided to change and do this. This is actually an RZR seat, like a 1000 RZR seat that I bought at my RZR dealer, and as a new pullout, I made brackets and a new skid plate and everything for it. It has Crow belts. Any of you that know me knows I'm kind of prone to crash, so wanted to make sure we were safe here. So we have Crow belts in it, 5-point belts with the crotch belt, and we've changed out the Honda wrist restraints up to the Crow wrist restraints. Some really cool stuff about this thing. I have not restored the steering wheel. That, believe it or not, is the original original paint and everything on the steering wheel. The little gauge you see there is, we converted over to a water-cooled head, and that's actually the temp gauge for the head. I'll show you this. That is the original shifter knob. Didn't do a thing to it. So like I said, the RZR seat worked out really well. Does have a lot of cool original stuff. This is the original toolbox, and not only toolbox but the tools, and they're all 100% in there. These are Triple E made these Nerf bars back in the day when these were new, and these are Triple E original Nerf bars that I had gold powder coated. Everything you see red, black, gold, all is powder coat. I do have the original wheels, but they were not perfect, and I wanted a really clean set of wheels for it. So these are ITP Steel Wheels that also had powder coated. These were sprung way too stiff in the rear to start off with, even as big as I am. Still too stiff, so we backed up to 180-pound springs. You can't see them with the sock on there, but I made spacers and everything because you can't buy springs for the thing. Like I said, water-cooled head is a Rand head, still available today. Basically a billet head. This is a YFZ 450 radiator and fan. Did all silicone hoses. I made all those brackets, made the brackets to mount the little tail light and all that. The exhaust has been redone. That's Cerakote, 2000-degree Cerakote. Made shock savers for the rear here. When these are really prone to break, these U-joints, and when those U-joints break, it's just carnage back here with the shocks and all that. So these straps will help retain that if and when the U-joint breaks. It is the original tank. Again, was cleaned and powder coated. I had a lot of trouble with the pulse pump. I just could not get the pulse pump to function. So this is a quantum electric pump. I just made the little bracket there, and that's actually a light bar bracket that just turned out to be the perfect thing. Really cool to be able to, from Derek Tissinger, got a ton of stuff for this thing, including these awesome original decals, not reproduction, but original decals for the chassis. Really cool to have those. Here you can see that Rand head and the motor. Methodical Fabricator, just the man on this planet to do these motors. Did some just gorgeous port work and put this motor together, and it just runs fantastic. Changed over to a 35mm air striker carburetor. Got the K&N filter with the K&N second filter on it. Did the vent mod. These are notorious for throwing oil through the vent hole in the stator and the starter, so plugged up that and Methodical welded on another port there so I could do the vent mod. Like I said, every piece of it, every bolt, every nut, everything, either brand new or refurbished in some sort of way. More super cool things from Derek, the decals and such. This is Long Acre roll bar padding. I really like that. Did a bunch of Velcro straps to hold that on. I've rebuilt the master cylinder. Like I said, all new brake lines, rebuilt calipers, rebuilt everything. It's got brand new driven Comet 94C driven clutch and a Comet, drive clutch and a Comet driven clutch. Just really been through it. All the electrics are really hidden. You can't hardly see them in there, but got a row of relays in there to run all these LEDs, and the water pump. This is a Bosch style little electric water pump. Just does a great job. Like I said, really cool. Trail Tech made that little gauge, which is really handy. One thing that was really cool as the American flag theme was coming together is I found this helmet. Fox just came through on this. Don't really know how in the world that we could have found a helmet any more perfect for this theme than this helmet. So really super stoked that we have that. So all right, we'll take another little walk around here, and that'll end our tour of the Odyssey. And I have had it running for a couple weeks, and it just runs awesome. Have ripped around here in the backyard. For those of you that are wondering, it will not be a trailer queen. We actually will take it to the dirt. I will shoot video whenever that happens, so all the naysayers can stop saying nay. So appreciate y'all stopping by. Subscribe for more. We got a lot of projects coming up, a lot of stuff on the channel. So appreciate y'all stopping in, and have a great day.